Hello. Glass of cannabis. It's been a glorious year. I want someone in here to stand to their feet and tell me their best way to smoke. Who will it be? You right here. What's your name, girl?
Not him. It don't really matter when we all agree. What's your best way to smoke? Cause I'm rolling it up. Smoke like I ain't had enough. What's your best way to smoke? Cause I'm rolling it up. Smoke like I ain't had enough.
What's up with y'all out there? This is the Best Way to Smoke podcast, and you smoking with Big J.
Serpo Jr. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and tell a friend.
Yes, and we want to thank everybody that tap in and tune with us. We got a special guest here with us today, Kush Jenner. How you doing?
Thank y'all for having me. Thank y'all for having me.
Yes. And before we dig all the way into the show, though, we always, when we have a guest come in, we ask them what's their best way to smoke.
Well,
What's their tip for the people? The best way to
my
smoke
tip, I'm glad y'all asked, because you know, the hostess with the mostest, I came with gifts.
Right.
Hostess with the mostest.
I love using a nice hemp wrap. Gotta have the filter. And I know we was just talking, you said Compton in the house, right?
Yep, Compton in the house.
Okay. Well, I got some Bompton cherries.
Okay.
Go ahead. You can go ahead and open that.
Okay. Some of the Bompton
Bompton cherries.
You know.
Okay.
Got some merch with me.
Okay. That's the best way to do it.
But definitely a good, here you go.
Okay.
A good hybrid indica.
Thank you.
You know,
Thank you.
no problem, guys. Got a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yep. Thanks.
So any of that, add that to your hemp wrap.
For sure.
You
for
know,
sure.
with some glue gar. Shout out to Cali Gars.
Yep. Shout out to Cali Gar. Yeah, they right there on the table.
Yeah. Definitely mess with the glue gar.
Yep.
You know.
Especially if you want to keep that drip lip away.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Team no COVID.
For real.
Team
That's
no
a fact.
COVID.
No COVID.
COVID-free hemp wraps over here.
Yep. So you talking about COVID. So when COVID hit, did it make you just immediately stop smoking with people, or was you already kind of like that and really didn't smoke with nobody, like to smoke your own shit?
I actually I moved out to Cali like a couple months before the pandemic. So yeah, so I, like in the middle of the pandemic.
Oh yeah,
I
so
was
you
like,
fresh.
Fresh
Yeah,
out
you
here.
fresh.
Yeah, yes sir, I am.
Welcome to Cali.
Thank you. So I always kind of smoked by myself.
Yeah, right.
You know,
of course.
like COVID definitely made me like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But-
So yeah, like with the Cali guard with the glue gun, that came in handy like a motherfucker.
Look, hold up. So since you came out here like months before COVID and stuff right there, like fresh from the West Coast.
From the East Coast.
Excuse me. Fresh from the
No
East
worries.
Coast on the West Coast. Like, what was that smoking experience that you had once you got here?
Mm-hmm.
It was like, come on, man. It was like a candy shop out here. It was like a candy shop. I'm like, oh, you know, like, so it's very different.
Yeah.
You know, but it's definitely more expensive on the East Coast, you know, like you don't really know what you're getting as well. Like you don't get these fancy packs, or, you know, people could tell you it's gas and it could get over on you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was more of like, you know, you got to learn more about the bud, about the strain, about, you know, you either got gas or not. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But here it's like so much more in depth. It's so much more further from where everyone is on the East Coast.
So where you come from on the East Coast?
So I have family from all over Northeast. I came from Connecticut before I got here.
Okay.
I've been all up from the Northeast to Florida. And I was like, let me try out the West Coast. You know, let me try out the West Coast.
That's dope. That's dope.
Know? So definitely a change of pace. Like you guys are doing it with the cannabis industry.
Yeah.
So we lived up to our name once you came out here.
Absolutely.
That's right.
You know,
Cali,
you cannot,
work.
you can't take that from Cali. Cali's doing it with the bud.
Right. So
You know?
like the bud on the East Coast, besides the stuff that's coming from the West, majority of that is like, you ever heard the term Reggie?
Yeah.
Like the Reggie.
Yeah.
Most of that shit is like Reggie. Yeah.
No, you'll get good bud, but it's like it's pricey.
Right.
You know, like you could get a decent eighth over here, $25. Nah, minimum 45. Minimum 45. You know, like
that's a big difference.
Yeah. So it's like, and I don't know. The southern states are very different.
Mhm.
I'm not too. I wouldn't ever buy from the southern states, but they're very.
Right.
It's.
It's a
I'm
lot of dirt. It's
sorry.
a lot of dirt weed though.
Yeah,
That's
it's dirt.
real
It's dirt
shit.
bud. You know, like
Yeah.
I'd rather pay the price,
Mm-hmm.
like
Yup,
you know,
and
in the
get that shit.
So
Northeast,
with
and
like,
get.
so like with laws and stuff changing like state by state, do you
Mhm.
think like some of these other states that don't experience like Cali bud or even good
Mhm.
bud period, do you believe like that doorway is
Yeah,
open now
you
for them
can.
to
Well,
experience that?
you can definitely get fire bud. You know, you just
Mhm.
like it's more of a risk you're taking. It's
Hmm.
very old school. It's still very trappy. You know, like
Yeah.
New York just got legal last year. New Jersey is
Yup.
legal.
Yup.
Massachusetts, they were legal before I came to Cali.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that was like an hour drive. So people were like, "Oh, they were doing the events." You
Yeah.
know, they were
Yeah.
like,
Okay, okay.
you know, they were
Going
going
up.
crazy.
Yup.
So people were hitting up Mass, you know, but Mass was hitting up Cali.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Yup.
saying? So you can get fire bud. It's more of a gamble,
Mhm.
in my opinion.
And it's a lot more open now. Like people out
Mhm.
in the street smoking and shit like that. I seen a video. It was people on the subway like passing the weed and shit like that though.
Oh yeah. New York went crazy.
Yep.
Always.
That's
New
I
York
think I
went
seen
nuts. Yeah, New York
Yeah.
went crazy. And I actually started following this woman in New Jersey. She's an attorney and she's from Ecuador.
Okay.
And her and a friend became a cannabis attorney and opened up their own firm, which I thought
Right.
was super dope, you know, as a
That is
Hispanic
dope.
woman, you
Mhm.
know, and now they're helping other people try to build a business like around the cannabis laws to like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
fight the war on drugs.
Yeah, that's
Really
that.
dope. That
That's,
is
So
that's
dope.
it's
dope.
it's real. Like it's a real like you know, like Cali's been doing it. It's so like, but everyone else is ready to do it, you know, and
Yeah, and
not.
even in Cali, it's still a lot of like issues, and hard to get legalized as far as
Yeah.
trying to own a dispensary and shit like that. Though
Absolutely.
it's only a certain amount of people that they letting
Mhm.
be able to do that, and it's hard, man. And we talk about it all the time because we know a lot of companies that's struggling with it right now. And,
Mhm.
we talk about it being decriminalized on a
Mhm.
federal level and what that would do. It's a good thing for sure because, it'll let people out of jail and stuff like that, which we big on. But then as far as in the business aspect, big business gonna take over this shit though.
Mhm.
From the Walmarts, you know what I mean? Like even cigarette companies and stuff
Mhm.
like that. So it's gonna be kind of watered down.
Yeah. Definitely watered down and definitely like I don't feel like the everyone getting out of jail is gonna happen anytime soon. I
Mm.
feel like they're
Right.
just kind of there's. I'm gonna just keep it 100. Like they're
Yeah.
sprinkling that for votes.
Yep.
They're not letting nobody out.
That's a fact.
You know,
I
like
kind
people
of
are
feel
coming
that
out
way.
from years like in jail to this, you know, like events and like legal shops, recreational use. Like it's gonna be a constant fight. Like I still feel like we got a long way to go. As much
Yeah.
as they sprinkle it in our ear, you
Yeah,
know.
because like what Biden did with releasing the people on a federal level for minor weed convictions, that was only a small percentage of people. Even though it was cool, but it was a very small percentage. You know what I
Yeah,
Let
mean?
but
me
like,
t-
what's minor?
Thank you.
Yep.
You know what
Thank
I'm
you.
saying?
And unless you ever like unless you know your laws like to the T, unless you
Right.
ever been like in the system for whatever reason, you
Right.
really don't see that picture. Everyone's like, "Oh my god,
Mhm.
yeah, great." There's no minor federal cases.
Right. Right.
There's no minor federal cases. That's wordplay.
That's what I'm
Mhm.
saying. Like
Mhm.
when you say,
Yep.
like what you say
Report my
the
Instagram. That's wordplay. Nah. No, we're not like
what you say the young
For
ladies were
real.
who started they cannabis firm over there on the East Coast?
I'm sorry?
Like the young ladies who started their cannabis firm over there on the East
Yeah.
Coast?
I know the one I follow, her name is Jess Gonzalez.
Yes, Jess Gonzalez. I just
Yeah.
want to go back to them right there because I
Yeah.
think that part, like within our
Yeah.
cannabis run,
Uh-huh.
is like kind of overlooked
hmm
because it's like we do have some cases to
Yeah.
where it's like, all right, we may not know certain laws, we may think we know a little something,
hmm
but it's like we don't have no attorneys or anything out here that's just fighting just for this.
Yeah.
You have other attorneys out here. You
Or
have
people who are afraid to
divorce
open that
attorneys.
up.
Yeah.
Criminal, all
You
that.
know,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's like by certain laws being passed state by state, I believe that's something that like within the cannabis world, that's a lane to be explored
Mhm.
because you got some people who ain't built to make the event. Some people not built to be that Budtender.
Yeah.
Some
True,
people not
yep.
built to be that grower.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But I may be built to like, I'm knowledgeable about this stuff. I can help this Budtender.
Yes.
I can help this
Yes.
grower over here.
Let
You know
me
what I'm
let me
saying?
tell you something, and I mean, this woman probably doesn't even know who I am or if I follow her. You know,
Right.
But
like,
that's dope.
but
though.
yeah, but I'm like, it's so dope to me because she's a Hispanic woman, an immigrant at that, like in the state of New Jersey in a male dominant field.
Right.
Like, I'm here for the
Pushing.
people.
Yep.
Yeah, opening up your own firm as a
I'm
woman.
telling you,
period.
when you said
Yep.
that to me, I was
That's
like,
big.
man,
That's
that
why I
needs to
was
be
like,
explored.
follow.
Yeah.
She knows something I could learn.
For real.
You know,
For
like,
real.
and my people over there
Yeah.
can learn. Like, you know, I have my people back home all the time. Like, what do you like? You know, put me on. You know, what do you like? What do you suggest for this? What do you think we should do for that? Or like, I want to start up this. I'm like, know your laws.
Yep.
Learn the laws.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. for
That's the
sure.
first thing for sure. Because they'll be like, yeah, you could have that, but not like this, but not like that.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you can do this. You can open up your dispensary, but we need this. But you can't do. You know, it's like it's very like choosy.
Yeah.
It's very choosy.
I'm not gonna say I'm like a know-it-all in it. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? But I always push, you know, like stay informed within
Yeah.
the laws and regulations where you are at.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because if you just know
Yeah.
a little bit, at least you know something to not get yourself like caught up somewhere.
Absolutely.
You know, and it's like even if you just know a little bit, this little bit may cause you to like, all right, I probably can open this little shop up, but like, all right, I need to know this over here. That little bit will push you towards this way.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
You
you
definitely
just
know.
gotta find where you fit.
Yeah. Definitely know your
Yeah.
laws.
Yep.
I had a homie from New York come out here last year, and they were like, "Oh yeah, Cali." Went on 2nd Street, sparked up a blunt. I'm like, "Wait a second, it's legal, but
Right.
you on 2nd Street, like
Right,
just
right.
walk in the street." You know, I'm like, "Hold up," you know, like
Right.
you said it's legal, right? Nah, chill, like
Man.
I think
You
I think
know?
like something like that the first time I actually experienced like just firing up in front of like a sheriff or something like that.
Right.
It was that we was at Kush Stop.
Right.
You know, and you know
Yeah.
how they just on the outskirts or whatever it is, just doing their little stuff, and
Yeah.
it's like we fired up.
You
Broke the
look, you
weed
looked
down
at
and
it.
fired
You looked
up.
at it like.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I did. Like I did it kind of like cocky, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like, all right, so
right,
it's cool.
right.
It's cool. We can
Yeah.
do this right here. They ain't finna.
Yeah.
And fired it up, and
It's
it's
a good
like,
feeling,
you know
though,
what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I like my friend's uncle used to just like if they knew cops like it was just a heavy like populated street. The cops were always on the street. They would just
Yeah.
open up their door, sit inside their crib, but then spark the blunt, like watching the cops on some cocky, you know, just
Right,
like
right.
just to
Like,
say you
damn,
can
yeah,
do it, like you
we can
can't
do
touch
it
me in my
now.
house.
Yep,
I'm like, oh
yep.
man, here we go.
Yep,
So
yep.
that's why I was like, New York went off. How you said people on the subways, they're making weed trucks. You know,
Yep.
they're like they were ready. You know,
Yep.
it's over. It's long overdue.
Yep. So like with you moving out here to California, did you know that you wanted to be in the cannabis field?
Honestly, no. I was like, you know, I would say I was in and out of the 420 industry, like, you know,
Right.
like industry for a little bit.
Mhm.
But when I came out to Cali, it was like yeah, like I said, that pandemic hit,
Right.
and like the job I finally got was laying people off, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
So like I ended up like building a relationship with my boss, like, you know, like,
Yep.
and I would just harass him. I knew he was opening up a shop, and I'm like, what do you need? Who do you need? I could do this, I could do that. Anytime I ran into this man, what do you need? Da da da, harassing him
yep.
until he hired me.
Yep.
So and then like, cause just on some real shit, I needed a job. You know,
Yeah.
like the pandemic hit heavy. I just
Yeah.
got here.
That shit was heavy.
You know, no like nothing to fall back on. I just had to hustle.
So when that came, that did that open like a whole different world, because it's like, as you say, like
Completely
I went to one
different.
of your events right there. You know what I'm saying? As I say, I enjoyed myself. I really have. Like really, it's,
How was the
it's-
hospitality?
Dope.
Man, it was lovely.
Good.
Like actually, like the.
Good.
I'm sorry I ain't bring it right now, but I actually there's a picture I actually took.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying, at your event right there, and it's like that picture is stamped on my bone. So every time I hit my bone, you know.
Yes,
So it's like
respect,
by
respect.
you going and you harassing your
Yeah,
partner you have now. It's like,
the
did
big
that
boss.
open the door for you to put that together like that, or did you already have like it in you to plan these events, you know, to put this stuff together,
Yeah.
to put smiles on other people's faces.
So I would throw like just like small events, right? Nothing 420 related, just like regular stuff, right? Never thought it would be like something I would go towards. But when I always think about what else we can do, what can we do with this space? What can you do with your product or your merch, like stuff like that. So like my brain always goes towards that. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you have this, I know someone who needs that, like, or so you know what I'm saying? So when like he hired me, as a Budtender, I was, and at that time I'm like, nah, I need to make sure he keeps me here.
Right, for sure.
I'm in Cali Dolo. Like I gotta make this happen, so I'll just try to put my best foot forward. And then when he gave me the go with the events, obviously I had to learn, the laws, the legalities. It is a licensed dispensary. Shout out to the Americana.
Shout out Americana.
The Americana, yes.
Americana, yep.
Hispanic owned. Yes, Hispanic owned. So I had to learn how
Yeah.
I had to learn how Long Beach moved. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I know you asked me before about, does my like big personality come off like, or like a strong personality come off different? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, who's she?
Yeah.
So I had to get out there, really do the footwork, meet people, build relationships, learn how Long Beach moves, what they want, what they want to see. Go hit up the cannabis events.
Really? Like, look, one thing you said right there is like, and it's, I'm talking to the, like, our whole Best Way to Smoke family, because I talk about it all the time. Like, with it being legalized, and it's like you have, like, other companies, we say it all the time, like Amazon or Walmart, they try to come in and take over stuff. But as you stated, you know what I'm saying, you coming up in this, like in the community, oh, I know somebody that can do this. I know somebody that can do that.
Absolutely.
And it's like, that's something that I always say. If we stay, you know what I'm saying, like looking out for us, not being selfish to us, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I believe we'll overpower these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That's just my viewpoint of it.
Listen,
I don't think so, though.
You don't think so?
No. I don't think.
In what way?
I don't think so. Because big business, and the way they can promote and get shit out there, and do different things. Yeah,
but
it's good
now
to
promote that same way.
It's good to have your own community as far as in that industry, but it's gonna already get watered down with so many companies that's gonna jump in it too, though. So within your own community,
why not take out the big guy though? Forget the Walmart.
No, I'm with it though.
Respect to Amazon, because like
I don't see
how he built it, but like
it's not just Amazon. It's gonna be so many companies, even pharmaceutical companies, that's gonna jump in it. And how can these businesses?
They already are.
Right. And how can these small businesses compete? Yeah, we got our network and we moving it within our network, but it's only so far that's gonna go within your network.
I can dig it. I can really dig it.
He got faith though.
But it's like,
he got faith though. Never say never.
Like I get up out the box a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, even though it's not widely shown that like we as a group, like
in
really
America,
speaking,
my nigga,
like really speaking.
America, man.
Look, listen.
Here,
nigga. Here.
But really,
but you gotta have that mindset,
that shit together, though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And you put that stuff out there, put it in the universe. That shit gonna get out there. It's
Right.
gonna come.
right?
You know what I'm saying? It may not happen now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like us right now. Best way to smoke.
Right.
See pop.
That's
You know what I'm
it.
saying? Chris Jenner. You know what I'm saying? The shit that we doing. You know what I'm saying?
And
It's
that's
like
the-
people can
yeah.
see it and be like, all right, I see how it goes.
And me personally, I always recommend the small business over the Walmarts.
Facts.
Because of
Facts.
that. Because I build these. Because you guys could hit me up in DM and be like, "Hey, come through. Like we're doing.
Really?
Yeah, hell yeah! Like y'all came through to my event. Like let's do it. Absolutely. And not even. It's just I feel like our biggest problem as a community is like there's enough money for everyone to be made. Right?
Facts.
People let that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't feel like I have to ever dim someone else's light to shine, period.
Mhm.
If it's like my time will be my time,
Yep.
So if right now is your time, let's do it.
Do it.
Really?
Let's do it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you got your dispensary, you got your shop. Great, let's do it. Like, let's build this up. And then my time will be my time.
Yeah, because like the way we talk about it and me and Cuzzo discuss it, it's like, and you got to think, yeah, it's a community and a network, and it's about making money at the end of the day. If you're a business, you know what I mean. So at the end of the day, it's about bringing in them dollars.
Yep.
So because you
Yep.
got to pay the bills and all that. So when you competing with maybe your community for the people that's left within that network, it's gonna be hard, man.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? Like someone coming from where I come from, you know what I'm saying? Like it's already close, it's getting there, right? Because something that's different here, like there could be like a cannabis event and your competitor down the street and across the way, they'll all be there together chopping it up.
Mm-hmm.
You don't necessarily see that too much like on the East Coast. Your competition, that's it. Don't come over where I'm at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's just like, it is already growing. So you know what? Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Respect what you're doing. I'm gonna do what
Yep.
I'm doing. You
Yep.
know, like we can be at the same event and like and wish well for each
Wish
other.
well. Yep.
You know, wish well for each other. Cause
Yep.
you put in your hard work and best foot forward, we'll show that.
Yep,
You know,
for
you
sure.
like, and that's why like I try to learn how like to move out here. It is a different, a whole different world,
Yep.
especially in the cannabis community, but like like we all can
Mm-hmm.
do this.
Yep, for
You know what I'm
sure.
saying?
That's why them events are big, like Kush Stock, the Kush Stocks, the
Yeah, that look
Cannabis
lit.
Awards, because you do see a host of different
Mhm.
companies that get together and be able to put
Yeah.
their shit on. If they got the good shit, they go
Hmm.
people gonna come buy it.
And at some point you couldn't do that.
Yep.
And I bullshit you not though. Like at them Kush stocks, that's like really my like one of my first times actually seeing like a lot of different people.
Mhm.
Like we actually really like you
Yeah.
could say like we boxed
Yeah.
in this little spot. We hot boxing like a motherfucker out here.
Mhm.
And it ain't no
Facts.
bullshit.
Yep.
You know, everybody out here is all smiles and shit like
Love
that.
it. Yep.
So if that can like grow, like
Yep.
why not?
Right.
Yep.
You know,
Hell
everybody getting
yeah.
along, all different kinds of people.
You could
Yep.
catch me.
Different
You could catch
races,
me at the
everybody.
next
Yeah.
Kush stock. I'm so mad I missed this one. You could
Yeah.
catch me at the next one. I don't care what's going on. I'm going.
But it's
Yeah.
not only it's not only Kush stock. Why can we
Yeah.
can take your event for it?
Yeah.
Yep.
We was all there
Yeah.
chilling.
Yep.
It wasn't no move, get out the way.
No, of
It
course.
was all
It
nice
was-
to see you.
it was
Yeah,
nice.
but in the
What's
same,
going on?
yeah, absolutely, and it should be like that. In the same sense, me doing events, I would still show up to Kush Stock and show love. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
for
hell
sure.
yeah,
All
Yeah.
of,
hell
all
yeah.
all of that counts.
You know,
all
like,
of it counts. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Towards
What-
our growth.
Yeah. What other events have you been to?
Out here,
Yeah.
I've been to like some of our brands, like
Yeah.
in our cannabis brands in house. They throw events.
Mhm.
So if they have a new product dropping that they want us us to
Okay.
have, they'll be like, hey, like come through.
Okay.
You know, come through.
Oh, so when the Cannabis Awards, we're gonna let you know
yeah.
when the events come. So
Absolutely.
yeah,
Tap us in.
sure,
The
for sure.
Americana
So
would
y'all
love
can
to show
pull
their
up.
presence.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
I actually we could reach out to the Cannabis Awards to see maybe if y'all want to have y'all a booth up there or some shit
Yeah,
like
because
that.
honestly,
Let's
like
do
going
it.
inside the
Come on,
Americana,
yeah.
like going up inside the
Yeah.
Americana, it's like I'm telling you, it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you go up in there, it's like it's
The video is
put
on
together.
our page. Yep, it's on the
It's
Best
like
for the
it's
Smoke
put
page.
together. It ain't like you
Uh-huh.
gotta be like, move this out the way. What you got right here?
Uh-huh.
You know, it's like it's there.
Uh-huh.
You know, you can go around, and it's like, of course, we had you to show us around, and it's like you let us
Yeah.
know, what you have here. So
Yeah.
you go in there, you get that experience.
Right.
Now
Right.
you finna come out there
Think
knowing
about-
what you got.
Think about if you go in there blazed. Nah, you don't like. I'm like, show me where this is at.
Yeah, yep.
No, we make it quick. We make it real simple, easy.
Mhm.
You know, like
And
in a
I
good
forgot what I
space.
had got. I think it was that Dosey Doe.
Do-si-do.
Yeah, yeah, I like that. Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Yeah, we just started expanding a little bit on flower as well. We added like some of YG's flower,
Okay.
like whizzes. Well, we've been had whizzes, but like we're doing more like rapper bud, exotics.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
know.
Okay.
What was your 2022
So-
strain of the year? Since we in 2023 now, what was the most smoked strain that you had last year?
Ooh. THC Design put out some good strains. I would say people, if you want a solid eighth for like $40, so you know that's gonna do the job. THC Design has good quality flower, and like good tasting, decently priced.
Yeah.
So they always sell. I would
Mhm.
say the Khalifa Kush. That was
Khalifa
you know
Kush.
what? You know what? Like the Wosiwo. The Wosiwo
Wosiwo?
flew
Mostly what?
from Top Cultivation. That flew.
Huh.
Yeah. The Wosiwo
Wosiwo,
definitely flew.
yeah.
It's an indica. Definitely. Like
I-
people will come
Was
in like
that the
straight
one
up
I
like
got?
huh?
I'm trying to, cause I got one of the.
If
I
you,
think
if
it
we
was
had
that one.
if we had it and I was there with you, I recommended the Wosiwo.
Right, I think that's the one I
Yeah.
got.
Huh.
Yeah, whichever one it
Yeah.
was though, that shit had me high as a
Yeah.
motherfucker.
So I take that, but even on like Sorry Wiz over the Khalifa Kush, the Wosiwo sold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
But now I feel like I'm saying too much.
What's your favorite strain though?
I don't have a favorite.
You
A
don't?
favorite strain. I don't have a favorite. I like gelatos. I like OGs.
Okay.
You know, I definitely like OGs. Like I like to mix and mingle, or I
Yeah.
should say,
I
you
like
know,
what I
there's so much
like.
there's so much like going
It's a
on.
lot,
Like
yeah.
so I'm
Yeah.
like I'm not sticking to one. I want to like see what's, you know,
Yeah,
but
try it, yeah.
I do always go back to a good true OG.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
It's
the
the
Gorilla
glue.
Glue.
It's the
Yeah.
glue.
Yeah.
And that's still the most smoked strain. Like I
Gorilla Glue?
smoked in 2022.
I
Oh.
bet.
Starting off in 2023, I actually been off of like I just get it, and it's like I got a jar of my personal stuff. It's Escobar
Yeah.
and Yoda, like
Mixed up.
Hey.
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
That's what I'm starting my 2023 off with.
That's right.
Nice.
That's right.
What about you, Big
Nice.
J?
Oh shit, I got some GMO crossed with Gush Mints.
Yeah. Ooh.
That shit fire because they both hybrids,
Ooh, yeah.
but they high indicas though.
Yeah.
Both of them. That shit is fire, and that shit's stickier than
Find
the
that
glue.
best way to smoke. I'm telling you.
Right,
I'm
right.
telling you.
That shit's stickier than the glue. I forgot to bring some of that shit though, man. But yeah, that shit.
Oh, you forgot?
Yeah, I forgot.
You forgot.
'Cause I got
Kush Jenner came through, so you forgot.
And I-
Do we
and
got
I
a boo noise
some,
for that?
Look,
Get you some milk.
I got you. Look, I got you. And I got some. It's called Atomic Collide OG.
Okay.
That shit is flavorful too, and some Death Star. But
Atomic Collide. Where are we getting these names from?
That's what I'm
man.
saying. That's why I say I don't
A
have a
fact.
favorite, because they're just gonna
It's-
come out with
yeah.
some, and I'm like, okay.
but the,
Let's see what
but
this
the
is. how this
GMO, it's no. I call it G Mints.
Yeah.
But it's GMO crossed with the
That sounds
the
fire.
Gush Mints.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shit tastes good. I just got it the day before yesterday. That one.
I like both of those strains, so
hmm
we're gonna have to do another podcast.
For sure, for
Huh.
sure.
Really?
Yeah, we gonna pull up. We gonna pull up over there with y'all.
Right, come
Yeah.
by, come by.
Yeah.
Actually, we have our 2-year anniversary coming up, so
Okay.
we're gonna have an event March 4th, Saturday, March
Dope.
4th. So I better see y'all there.
For sure,
Oh,
for
most
sure.
definitely.
You know, have your G mints ready.
Yep,
I'll have my
yep.
Wosiwo.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah,
For
we
sure.
got it up right here on the board too.
Right. Yes. Shout out to
Like tell
America.
us a little something what goes on what's Munchy Mondays?
So those
and
are our daily
Wax
deals. Munchy
Wednesdays.
Mondays, you get discounts on edibles. We got Flower Tuesdays, Flower Fridays, Wax Wednesdays, you know, all that fun stuff. Cartridge
Cartridge Saturdays. Go in there and get them good cartridges.
That's right.
Mhm.
We got a morning happy hour, night happy hour,
Yeah.
you know.
See, and that's like that's another thing that you guys are offering that like most shops is
Mhm.
still like missing. You have your happy hour and stuff going. A lot of them have
We're
their
in a
deals and things going
recession.
right there.
Mhm.
But it's like it's a lot of shops you go into. It's like,
Yeah.
this is our OGs over here. This is this over here, and this is that.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's like it's cool, man. It's like y'all can go up on the page, you can follow, you can see the
Right.
discounts. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And
Yep.
it's like
Good. Good.
love it.
So are you
good.
guys on Weed Maps too?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So you can also
Absolutely.
check them out on Weed Maps.
Absolutely. Hit the like on We Maps.
Yeah.
You know, we're on Dutchy as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah. You gotta.
what's the new thing that they got out the y'all checked out the social club?
Yeah, I'm on Social Club.
Yeah.
I'm on Social Club. I'm actually like I was a little bit protesting on Instagram for a little bit
Man,
because they
a
keep
lot
getting
of people
us.
go through that, man.
They keep getting us. Like,
Yeah.
stop, leave us alone, leave
Like
us alone.
for real, and it's like some of the stuff they
Yeah.
try to get you for. It don't even match what you trying to get me for.
Exactly,
Like-
exactly. It's just like putting us through the ringer.
Yep.
So it's like, and that goes back to what I was saying before. Like, they're like, oh yeah, you can do that, but not like this.
Not like
Mhm.
this.
You know, like, so they make it impossible, but like,
That's dope.
it's not impossible. Like,
Yeah.
and we're gonna, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. So add our backup page.
Man, for real.
Yeah.
And
Add
you
our
gotta
backup
always
page.
keep that backup page with Instagram.
Right. Add
But
our
that's
backup
good
page.
that Burner
Right.
did that with Social Club. 'Cause
Right.
He dropped it early last year, but it has some, has some bugs in the way it's working
Yeah.
great now, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I suggest everybody that's in the cannabis world that want to promote something or put something out, go check out the Social Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We definitely over there too.
The show,
But
yeah.
it's not just cannabis though. It's like you can still
All
get your
kind
little
of shit,
social
yep.
club on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Yep.
you
Like
can
a-
smoke a blunt or two on there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And promote your shit.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
not just be and have it get shut down left and right. Like, come on, man. Like, what? We're complying. What else you want?
Yep.
You know, what else do you want?
So do you remember the first time you ever smoked weed though?
Hmm.
It's funny you asked that. So you'll actually have to tune into my mini series that we're doing.
Okay.
So it's called Kiki with Las Comadres.
Okay.
So La Americana teamed up with our brand ambassador, the Comadres. So we're gonna be,
Dope.
showcasing some of the product we have in the Americana.
Dope.
Smoke with us. You know
That's
what I'm
dope.
saying?
That's
We'll give you all the feedback on how it is. They
Yeah.
asked me about my first time smoking, which is it should be fun.
That's
Tune
dope.
in.
That's- So
You gotta
when does
tune
that
in.
drop?
So we'll have we put out a little trailer
Okay.
already.
I seen that. That was dope. That
Yeah.
was dope.
We're hoping to be have an episode out by the end of January.
Dope.
That's right.
By the end of
Dope.
January.
Dope.
If I don't get too picky.
Right.
I'm like, wait a second.
So you doing the editing and stuff on it?
I co-directed it. I'm
Dope.
co-directing.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's what's up.
Multi-talented.
You know, Kush Jenner.
Yeah.
That's right.
Kush Jenner.
That's right.
Kush Jenner.
You say you had a comedic time. Tell me about that one right there.
So I would make these videos on Snap. You know what I'm saying? I did a little bit of Instagram as well. But it's like everyone's so sensitive nowadays, man. You know?
Yeah.
It's hard out here for a comedian.
Man.
You know?
Man.
But
Yeah.
I talk my shit.
Yeah.
So it's always been the little the Instagram TikTok skit. Have you did it like stand up? You know what I'm saying? Like made people.
Not like a planned stand up.
Yeah.
Nah, just straight up personality.
shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People will be like, yo, come through to my party. Like people gotta lighten up here. Okay, say less, I'm on my way.
Not,
Yeah.
What's
And
up,
I-
yo?
Yeah, really.
Life
You
of
know
the
what I'm
party
saying?
type
And I
Like,
can see
shit.
that.
and just and I used to, when I started with my a little bit Instagram videos on my story, people have been asking me to bring them back.
Yeah.
You know? I'm
Huh.
like, oh, I was like, I gotta, yeah,
That's
maybe
dope.
I will. Maybe I will.
That's
like,
dope.
so when I get canceled, y'all will know why. You know,
Oh,
I like
man.
that raw, just roasting humor. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll see if it comes back.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you'll see a little bit more of our personalities on
That's
Kiki with
dope.
Las Comadres. We like to just have a host a good time.
Yeah.
That's
so
all.
who you working with that? Who's going to be on the show with you?
So Las Comadres, you can also find them on Instagram.
Okay.
You know, Las
Yeah.
Connected Comadres. So
Okay.
they're a women's cannabis collaborative.
Right.
So
Yeah, we met them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
most definitely.
You know, they're the party hosts as well. So like
Yeah.
I said, there's money out here for all of us. You know what I'm
Facts,
saying? Never raining on
facts.
someone else's parade. They're like, oh,
Facts.
you're doing this, I'm doing this. Like,
Put it
let's do
together.
something
Yeah,
great.
Yeah.
So and then that went to a mini series.
Facts. Facts. Yep. Yep.
So you know,
And ain't no telling it's gonna plateau from that to something else
right,
great.
right. Hopefully.
Like right
You
now,
know.
with the way we got a lot of weed smokers out here.
Yeah.
Like who would you want to smoke with right now that's famous or even not famous?
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop.
Uh,
Everybody
Snoop.
want to smoke with Snoop.
Who won it? Who wouldn't want to smoke with Snoop?
Yup.
Man, that's my spirit
You think
animal
you gonna
right
survive
there.
the session?
Huh?
You think you gonna survive the
Hell
session?
nah. But I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna place a disclaimer like hell nah. I won't be able to hang, but I'm gonna do it.
You gonna try. Yeah.
Right. And I'm gonna have a team behind. I'm gonna hire a team to carry me out of there, whatever I have to do. But I'm smoking with Snoop. I'm smoking with Snoop. I'm putting it in the air right now. I'm smoking with Snoop.
That's right. That's
you know?
right.
Yeah.
Oh.
I went to some of his DJ parties too, where he was kicking it off, and he was, oh man, such a good vibe, such a good vibe.
For sure.
I'll sit down and smoke with Snoop. If I had to go out like with Snoop though, it'll probably like Redman or even Devin the Dude. Just one of them two.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? I just sit down, you know what I'm saying? I can just be like one of the people in the studio. What they doing with the little stuff they doing. Like this only if I have to go outside of Snoop, because Snoop is already taken.
Always the number one.
You know what I'm saying? It's like if like yes, I'm going to smoke with Snoop. If you got 1, 2, 3, I'm going over here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you go outside of that, it always like really Devin and Dude or Meth. I mean not Meth, but Redman.
Redman.
Yeah. You know who's one? Janae, Big Sean's girl.
Hmm.
I would love to smoke with her.
Janae Ayuko.
Yeah.
I like Janae.
I would love to smoke with her.
Yeah, it is. Who you smoking with, Big J?
Shit, man. Look, I'm gonna have to take it past. I'm gonna say Dead or Alive. I'm gonna go with Richard Pryor.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I can't think of nobody alive. You know, like Snoop. Everybody want to smoke with Snoop.
Richard
Right.
Pryor.
I say Richard Pryor.
I would too though, cause everybody like I don't know, like I don't know if you went back like up in the shows, like I have like down there all that dude albums.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it's like a cloudy day, I can put Richard Pryor in real fast.
And anything's gonna
it just
hit.
boom, 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 boom.
Anything's gonna hit.
You know what I'm saying? And I would. But I don't think I have a stomach after that though.
Nigga be laughing like a motherfucker.
Right,
Though, getting high,
right.
entertained. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
I don't think I have a stomach after that.
For real. Have you heard of the Budtender Awards?
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
But tell me more.
Yeah, I got you.
Put me on.
But
Put me on.
you can definitely get nominated and stuff like that, and you know, I'll let you know when it come around.
I like peeped a little bit, you know, a little bit of stuff here and there, but I'm like, okay, I keep it on.
Because they do it out in Vegas. Yeah.
Yes, that's a lot of the stuff we like learn going around too, though.
Yeah.
Because some of the stuff that we have attended, we like, oh, so you can get nominated for this type of stuff. How do you get up inside of this?
Well, that's what I've seen.
So it's like
I know
we learning it. You know, and it's like this, our best way to smoke fine. We're going to put them on to all of those good stuff.
Right,
for sure.
right, definitely.
Because that right there, I really believe it, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to roll a tongue, the Mari, like how you say it, the name of the shop.
The Americana?
The Americana. The Americana.
Like marijuana?
Yeah, the
Americana.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't try too hard, just say it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
He's trying to roll his tongue. He's like,
The Americana.
Sometimes it just
whatever hits. Whatever hits.
But the Americana though, but like really though, the Americana, if you go on the Best Way to Smoke page and you see like just really how we walk through, like you can see like, all right, this deserved to really be up there on the Budtender Award though.
Right.
Like really though, it deserved to be there.
And like, and that goes back to community, like you were saying. You know,
Big J.
like no, it starts here.
I'm with the community, man. I'm with the community, but I'm, you know, I just dealing with reality, though.
You know, we just got you to have you speak into existence. Speak it into existence. That's all we need.
We gonna make it.
Right.
Man.
But you know, it starts with us.
Mm-hmm.
It really does start with us.
That's a fact.
You know, like we can't be against each other. It starts with us.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can do enough, like you can do only so much by yourself, but not everybody knows everything. Not everybody can do everything or has the time to. You know what I'm saying? As a community, like it makes a huge difference.
Networking.
Absolutely.
Not a network. And I have to.
Like it's not necessarily much as the networking or whatever it may be, but like last year, one of the things that like I tried that was new. Mm-hmm. You know, it didn't come from outside or whatever, but it's like the little hosting stuff.
What you about to
you know, it's like going out, you know, like just pretty much speaking to people, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's your
Okay.
best way to smoke? You know, such
And he
and
did
such
a
is
great
strange.
job
Good.
too.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
He did a great job.
But like behind it, I wouldn't have never
about to
thought about
say.
trying to do this.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? For one, you asked me,
You would never thought you would. Yeah.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But it's like, but really though, the encouragement that came, like really
Yeah.
from Big J, you know what I'm saying? Like, go
That
out
commu-
there, and it's
that
like he'll tell
community,
me
Big
like,
J.
like, like he'll be like, man, could
Started
nobody
with
tell?
you. It started with you, Big J.
For sure.
Oh, now you on board. Now you on board. All right. No, but did you think you could do that at first?
Really, I didn't.
It
You know,
takes a community,
and that's
man.
what that comes from. You know what I'm saying? It's that community like presence, even though it's like right here in house. You know what I'm saying? It's
Mhm.
like maybe it wouldn't have worked if it came from somebody else.
Absolutely.
You know, but from where it came from right here, you know, and our other partner that was there was like, nah, I couldn't tell. But I'm literally right there, like,
Man.
you know what I'm saying? But it
Yeah.
came out, you know what I'm saying? And it's like with that, by me actually saying that, it's like, it's team. And inside that team, it's a community. It just so
Yes.
happened that this is my blood.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But whatever team you are part of, like really be of it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's going to strengthen it.
Absolutely.
You know, so it's like now
Absolutely.
we go out in certain areas,
Yeah.
like, all right, I
It's
can
not a
fill in
problem.
right here.
And there's
You
many
know?
other podcasts out there
Yep.
as well.
Yep.
You know, and
Yeah.
you see the things
Yep,
they're doing,
for
but
sure.
you also know what you're doing different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, I don't care about the competitor down the street. I wish them well. Absolutely
Really?
well.
We
I wish
really-
them
yep.
well.
Really?
Me and my
Let me
team.
see what you doing so I can like, all right, I need to step up
And
right
we
here.
could-
That
and we could-
part.
yeah,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
we
That
could
part.
cross-promote.
Put a fire
Yep.
under my
Really?
ass.
Yep.
Right.
Really?
Put a fire under
Really?
my ass.
Yep.
You know, get me uncomfortable. Because
And
then
that-
me and
and-
my team, like, you know,
We push it.
yeah. That's it.
Like, man, like that's one of my biggest, I don't want to say philosophy or whatever it is, but that's
Mhm.
one of my biggest things, like in this cannabis.
Yeah.
Like, all right, if you're part of this team, if you connected or
Yeah.
whatever it may be, man, I wish it for you. I wish the best for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm doing it, all right, you may have somebody that like I'm not connected to, but you wishing them the best just because you feel the energy coming from here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
You're
going to
doing
spread,
you,
and that's
I'm
like
doing
that's one of the
me.
biggest things I like
Mm-hmm.
about my Best Way to Smoke team, though.
Yeah.
everything.
Someone picks up after the other.
Yeah.
Right.
Because we went to Burning Trees, and
Okay.
both of us was out there talking to people like
Uh-huh.
the businesses and
Uh-huh.
people that was just attending and shit
Yo,
like
if y'all
that. though.
ever get tired of talking to people, I talk too much. So bring me on.
For sure, for sure.
If you ever,
For
you
sure.
know, got that
Really.
cotton mouth, have to take
sure.
a second.
For sure.
Kush Jenner's here.
Yeah. And
Give
it's
me-
dope though, because you get to meet people, network,
Mhm.
and
It's
like
so
and like
dope.
you said, like build a community. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm with Big
Ooh.
J is with the community.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Shout out to the
I love it.
community.
The community. You know what I mean?
I love it,
But
and
for
I have fun doing it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So that's
Yeah.
something
So
else
it's
I
not
learned
work.
about myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not work at the end of the day.
Yeah. You getting you
Yeah.
you in your element, you chilling, you know what I'm saying? Good vibe.
Relating to
good
other
music,
people,
yep.
you know,
Mhm.
like,
Yep.
you know, like-minded people or people who like the same thing.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People who are trying to get it just like you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Someone who might have overcame a struggle that you're dealing with right now.
Yep.
So, community.
Community. That's the word of the hey,
The
look, that's
word
the
of
word
the
of
Can
the
we
day.
get a
Community.
Community.
Yeah, community.
That's it. You gotta build that shit.
So
We're getting up on you today.
for real. So tell everybody what's next for you.
So what is next? Definitely tune into Kiki Las Comadres.
Yeah.
Definitely pull up to the Americanas 2-year anniversary. We want to make it special for all of our supporters.
Facts.
You know, we want to
facts.
show them a good time. You know what I'm saying? So pull up for that March 4th.
Yep.
you
Pull
know,
up.
and you know, we'll see what the future holds. We'll see what the future holds, you know.
Great things coming though for 2023.
Absolutely.
For sure, for sure.
Absolutely.
And we want to thank you for tapping in with us and coming by.
Thank you for
Appreciate you.
having
Look,
me.
some more cheers.
Man,
And
I love it.
I know
love
I'm
it.
high. I'm high as a motherfucker though. How you feeling right now?
Hey, I feel that right.
That's right. That's
Y'all are
right. What
some
about
good
you? Oh,
hosts.
yeah.
Y'all some
I ain't
good
gotta ask
hosts.
you.
Y'all
So,
some
thank
good
you.
hosts. Right.
So look though, man, we want to thank y'all for tapping in with us, man. Best way.
That's it.
Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and also tell a friend.
Please believe it.
That's